Probably just to support Galio is the most logical thing.
Wait, what are you talking about? Support Rise.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they're gonna flex it into, also they changed their ShowMaker forces Bulldog to play defensively. As in he comes once again, the flash forward, what? Huh?
It's that easy.
That's taken 50% of his health bar from this Dragon. Lucid looking to come on in here. Might just be able to steal this one away, and he doesn't. It's actually just locked down there by Pioshik. 17 health. And so it's a difficult dive if they had have tried to go for it.
Double flash is being
Yeah, here's another flash forward as Bulldog going down solo. Deathmark is on, and he is dead.
This time,
there's another one for Lucid.
Did get the flash off. Wasn't enough to save him. The ult from Zed comes in. Second death for Bulldog here.
Yeah, and you saw the smile on Bulldog's face. It's like, well, what? And Aiming and Barrel are forced to leave. It's 2 plates that have been secured there on that top side of the map, and they might be looking to make it more as Lucid is going to come on over, is ultless. As we know, as Realm Warp is going to come in as well, and Life doesn't really know where to put the door, and he puts it the wrong direction. The heroic entrance to block the escape, and Pioshik absolutely nowhere to run. Does get a great pillar down to buy him some space, but it's only going to be a little bit of that as Lucid looking to follow through. And Pioshik might be able to go for some sort of execute play here, as Dawning Shadow is going to come down and he's dead. And so the kill just goes to Aiming.
And I feel like this was just such an unforced error.
Well, Pioshik tries to avoid the ulti and takes the turret shot, as we've got Shiu having a pretty good time here towards his top side. What the heck? How did this start? As Life is also going to be dead. Is that just a double kill? It is likely to be. Is that some fancy footwork? As Lucid says, no, I'll take one.
All right, I'm laying down some new rules.
What's that?
DNF.
There's nothing here on the ground. Like, are you guys sure this is where you left it? And I think maybe it was just in the car the whole time.
You know what I think it must be? Because watches are pretty obvious, right?
Yeah.
You drop a watch, you're going to notice it.
Or it's been stolen already.
Contact lens. That's why they're spending so... You drop a contact lens, it's hard to see. That's why they're spending so much time looking for it.
Definitely just get a new contact lens. It's going to be so dirty. These resets might be the angle. As DNF looking for the Rift Herald. So far, they have pretty good control of this area, as Harpoon will connect onto Aiming. He's looking for a snare, does get it onto Life. As they might need to look for a fight. Decent Glacial Fissure onto only Beryl, though. So that's a little unfortunate, as Lucid is going to turn up. Great equalizer placement. There's the exhaust onto Lucid, as the heroic entrance going to be there for Beryl. Double knockup does occur, but Lucid is out of the fight now. They take the Rift Herald. There goes the Zed and the Galio. Shiu is going to turn up. He's looking for the cleanup here, but all of DNF are still alive. Pioshik is flashing away now as the Realm Warp to try and get ShowMaker in there. Doesn't quite find a Rune Prison, though, as he finally flashes for it, and they get the kill onto Life. Berserker likely to go down as well, as Shiu will be able to find that one. And the follow-up kills are at least going to be there, and it's a double, in fact, for this Senna. I didn't see it, but apparently the Essence Reaver did some work.
For a moment there, it looked like DNF had hope. It looked like they'd found favor, but they were just too low. Couldn't escape from the fight. The chase potential, too much.
Got the Rift Herald, though.
Well, that's a consolation prize, but I'm not sure they're going to really feel good about that overall. Fan club, I'll say.
Yeah. Wasn't your greatest moment.
No.
But when Shiu
probably
turned up,
ugly watching that.
It was like the Shiu fan club looking real good.
Oh yeah.
At this point in time, as the Rift Herald going to help knock down this mid lane out of turret. Certainly good news here, as they're not going to be able to get into that one, as Life could be in a little bit of trouble at this point. DK, I think, looking for a bit of a scuffle, as you've got Shiu rotating up. He can go between worlds, and this is a dangerous position for DNF to be rotating to, as the Raptors are what they are looking for right now. Shiu will be able to come on over. Let's see whether DK can lock down this turret as Rune Prison comes in once again. There's the double taunt from Beryl. Justice Punch to knock up the Victor. And Life is at least able to stand beside Berserker, but he's unable to save his Victor. And now Lucid setting up a shadow here, but doesn't really find too much. He's just zoning due to as best he can, as down goes Pioshik. ShowMaker is just finding target and killing target. And I remember a guy that did this on Rise back in the day. Rise was a different champion when Alex Ish did it, but it's looking about the same as far as the results are concerned. As Beryl, that was a thing.
He's just vibing. He's having a good time. He's finding the angles. ShowMaker already very strong, but about to get a fair amount stronger when the Rod of Ages comes in. I'm going to see it, but I think it's too late.
It is. So they should be able to take this out of turret, but there is still a Rumble that's able to throw down an ulti if he would like to. So this Otacon is definitely going over to DNF. As soon as we get another tick out of this Rod of Ages.
Yeah, he is so strong.
Yeah, ShowMaker is going to be an absolute menace. Already has another needlessly large rod as Lucid starting off a fight 1v3. This could be dangerous here. How much can he mitigate with that death mark? Does manage to flash his way out. The equalizer's down, but it's mainly on his teammates as aiming is going to get turned on here. Dudu finding an angle, and down goes Beryl as well. DNF, they're incredibly low, but they're keeping themselves alive as Shu. Not sure about that one. The Arcane Storm goes down as Dudu just walks it off. No worries.
I knew that super strong Rise we were just talking about wasn't that. Wasn't present in the fight at all.
This Dragon, Lucid, being frustrating as DK wanted to make their way in. Heroic Entrance going to be available there for Beryl, so he can be there in a moment's notice. And now the ulti comes through. Dudu gets in there. ShowMaker with the Rabadons as he's now teleporting into the fight. Goshek down very, very low as Lucid is going to be able to secure that soul point, and the Aurora takes down the Rumble after the death mark works out beautifully. Arcane Storm not really doing enough here as Lucid still slinking around the back line. But DNF, they do repair the Phalanx, and it's a 1-for-1 trade in the end, but unfortunately, that soul point's still going to be available here for DK.
Oh, Bulldog?
Yep, trying to make his way out of Shu. Looking low himself, but aiming, walking up with full health because he can press Q so many times in these team fights.
I feel like when a member...
And you just got to stick with it. As aiming going to be camouflaging some people here as he wants to get in range to optimize his build, and that's why he's dead. Beryl going to look to make his way out. He will be able to do so as now Shu's going to get exhausted as he enters the battle. Can they still find an angle here as these shurikens are really hurting from Lucid? Life almost dead here as Lucid dashing in once again. And even though the Senna's dead,
he just kept coming back.
Yeah, he was like, I'm playing Reinhardt. That's perfect. This Beryl, he's going to do the same thing here. Does find a nice double taunt though, as now ShowMaker on a flank angle. Might be able to spread this damage, but it is just a dead Gargoyle. Now that he's dead though, they're still looking to engage. Equalizer goes down onto aiming, but look at this, ShowMaker, he's getting closed in on, but Lucid is there to try and protect. ShowMaker finally taken down. And the kill goes over to Pioshik as well. Lucid, not a whole lot he can do about this. Doesn't have W up, and that is going to be him taken down. And aiming, this time, the only one alive.
Only one left standing, but the rest, they do take down the Lucian. But the Braum value in these fights, super high, supplying that passive to member after member.
As well as clear out some vision. Beryl is right over here.
I do want to
preface be a commitment
by saying,
yes,
Lucid has consistently won smite fights against Pioshik games.
That has been happening. And now once again, we have a situation where the Baron has been started. There is a Rise that is saying, I'm going to go to
Life of Smite.
Nexus turret.
Life of Smite. If they lose a smite fight, the game is probably over. I'm just going to say it.
Well, Shu is going to look for Bulldog, and that's the steal! He just goes in and he can go out if he wants to, but he decides he just wants to fight. As there's a death mark, that's going to secure the kill onto the Lucian at the same time. And ShowMaker is winning the game, and now he's got Baron-empowered minions. The old stop the backs! The Dawning Shadow is going to stop all of them, and ShowMaker here with his Rabadons is tearing apart these turrets. That's Nexus turret number 1, and at least here this year, the Nexus turrets respawn, but ShowMaker has just decimated the base.
And the Lucid fan club doing so good.
The casters get to manipulate it, you know? Like, we've actually just got a bar here.
Yes.
And so we can sort of, like, you know, try to work out what the vibes are throughout the game. Man, that would make things so fun. I think it's such a really good idea. A less good idea is here, what Life is doing, which was dying.
Yep.
It is going to be aiming, picking up the kill there, Redemption, to fill up these health bars once again. And yeah, unfortunately, you do need to get vision down.
Oh, the Realm Warp, the redirect towards mid to catch the wolves, obviously.
To catch the wolves?
Yeah, I guess there's a tower there too, which maybe they want to kill, but...
ShowMaker was like, they've got 2 heads, man. You can't trust them. It's all right, aiming. I'll try and look for Bulldog here, as... Doesn't really, he's just going to look for the turret instead. Going to be able to take that one down. Infinity Edge is completed here for the Senna. We've got 30 seconds until Infernal Soul opportunity number 2 for DK comes in. It's going to be a pretty tough time. Level 16 for aiming on top of everything else as well. It's going to be a scary Senna. But there's 4 items on Berserker as well.
There's a lot of items and a lot of people. Like this game definitely swung in favor of Dplus. A lot of damage was done to the base. ShowMaker is killing Bulldog.
Bulldog is very, very dead. Big time dead. Flashes away from his team and everything. Meanwhile, there's another fight happening here in this mid lane as Lucid on a flank angle. Dudu comes in, Dawning Shadow to keep the entire team alive. Deathmark is going to come through as now Lucid is in amongst all of it. And the snare from the center hits 4! And that is just going to be the ace. That just kind of looked like DNF just wanted to get out of here.
The cleanup comes in and it's absolute decimation from Dplus. Gonna be a clean 2-0. There were some moments for DNF, but the clutch steal from Lucid and ShowMaker just kind of stomping on this game.
Yeah, 6-1 and 6 on this rise. As DK, they clear out these Nexus turrets and it's a comfortable 2-0. DNF not breaking the